read some stuff to you. It makes it legal for us to talk to you, okay?
So like I told you when I met you at the jail, my name's Eric. I'm a detective here with Broken Arrow Police. Like she told you, her name's Rihanna. She's a detective also. We just want to spend some time, maybe talk and discuss some things, and maybe ask you some questions, let you ask us some questions, and make sure we're all comfortable with what's going on, and then we'll go from there. That sound good? Okay, so you probably heard or seen this on TV before, but it's your notification of rights, it's your Miranda rights. And so I'm going to read them to you, but I want to sit here where you can see the paper, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to read 1 through 5 right here. And so I'll read them and you kind of can look at it with me. I want to make sure you understand all these. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to answer any questions or make any statement. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before we ask you any questions, and you have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one, the court will appoint one for you before you are asked any questions. It's hard to read it sideways. If you want to answer questions now without a lawyer being present, you may do so. You have the right to stop answering questions at any time. So you understand what those are saying?
Yes.
Basically, if you want an attorney, just tell me. If you don't like any of the questions I ask, just tell me to stop. If you get uncomfortable, we'll stop whenever you want. Kind of, you're in control. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to read this waiver to you right here, and you look at it as I read it to you, because I'll make sure you understand it. It says, I have read the statement of my rights shown above. I understand what my rights are. I'm willing to answer questions and make a statement. I do not want a lawyer present at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me, and no pressure of any kind has been used against me. So if you agree with that statement that I just read to you that you're looking at, if you'll sign right there for me.
I don't know how well I can do my signature, but
Yeah, just whatever you can do the best. And then if you will read and answer 1 through 4 for me.
should put like high school.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
grad-
because you had said you graduated?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's all we need. So you put high school for your formal education,
Yep.
and are you presently on any drugs or medication? You answered no. Are you under the influence of alcohol? You answered no. And you do read and speak English, obviously, you put yes.
Yeah.
Sound good? Okay.
Do you take any prescription medications?
Well, man, I'm just kind of got thrown into this, so I was hoping maybe you could kind of just go back at the beginning when all this started and kind of tell me what happened, because I need kind of the details so we know and understand what you went through and stuff.
Okay, so at the very start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, about like 2 months ago
Okay.
is when we first really started talking.
So when you say we, who are you talking about?
Me and my other brother who is also.
Your brother?
Yeah, who has to do with me.
And what's his name?
Robert Pepper.
Robert? Okay. And how old is he?
18.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Sorry.
A couple months ago, I think back to the start of this year, we started talking about voodoo and rampage and stuff like that.
Okay.
I didn't take it seriously at first, but then he started buying like a body armor and stuff.
Where did he buy body armor from?
eBay and Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, legal.
Does
Yeah.
he have a job?
He did at Mike Tech. He quit at the start of the year. And basically, it just kept escalating. He kept getting burned, and he asked if I wanted any, and I said yes. So he got me my own set.
Oh, okay.
And then about a month, about like June 30th, is when he came to me and said he found out that he can legally buy guns without permit in Oklahoma. That he could.
Okay.
And that's when he started planning. And
Did you, now you said he bought body armor, but you kind of said like a bunch of stuff. Did he buy, what else did he buy besides body armor?
Besides body armor, knives, and he was in the middle of buying guns and ammunition.
I see. Okay. Where did he buy the knives from?
eBay too.
Okay.
So, on eBay
Can
and
you
Amazon.
tell me, like, how many knives or what they looked like or anything like that?
I think he had about 3 normal knives and then 1 small Camebax.
Okay. And then, the guns, where did he start buying guns from?
He bought them online. I think the website's like Bud's Gun Shop, and he bought 2 Glocks, 2 Glock 41s, and a shotgun. I forget, it's like a Mossberg, I think.
Oh, okay.
Bought the Glocks off of a website called Bud's Gun Shop, I think.
Okay.
And he bought the Mossberg off of the official website, and then had them shipped to like Yokonawa Gun Club. So they're actually right now waiting for him.
So they were shipped to
A gun shop.
here in Broken Arrow?
Yep.
Okay.
And they're
Where is that gun shop, do you know?
he said 7 miles away. He was planning on biking up.
Okay,
It's like and I think it's nice to get mall. It's like Yokonawa Gun Shop
okay,
or something. And then he bought, I think it was like 250 shotgun rounds
okay.
on eBay. Not eBay, but some
On
website.
some
And
website?
then I think he bought close to 1,000 rounds for the Glocks.
Wow, okay.
And
But
he's
he's
supposed to get
still,
out today.
oh, so he was supposed to have to pick those up?
Yeah, they're supposed to pick him up today.
And where was he supposed to pick those?
The ammunition was being shipped to the house. The guns were Yokonawa Gun Shop.
Okay. Do you know what his eBay user was? No.
No.
Okay. I just didn't know if you'd ever been on eBay and shopped or anything.
But I used to a long time ago, and I like, novelty stuff.
Right.
So then how, so he was buying weapons because you guys had talked about murdering?
Yeah, and he started planning it.
Okay.
And I went along with it because I see the way I thought I wouldn't want to do it. I very quickly learned tonight that I didn't.
Okay, that you didn't want to do it?
I don't want to do it. I didn't, just because I didn't kill anyone.
Okay.
I stabbed someone.
Who did you stab?
My younger brother, Christopher.
Christopher. How old's Christopher?
9, I think.
What'd you stab him with?
My knife.
What's your knife look like?
It's green, kind of like camouflage, honestly, like with.
On where your hand goes or where the blade is? It's camouflage?
Yeah, it's all camouflage.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah.
How big is it? Show me how big it is.
I think it's about this big.
Okay.
Handleable blade.
So what was Christopher doing when you stabbed him?
He was laying on the bathroom floor. Robert was also stabbing, and Robert asked me to go over and help him. So I stabbed Christopher and then,
Where did you stab him?
side of the neck.
Really? Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
You okay? Let me know if you need a break or anything, okay?
I'm good.
So was Christopher still alive when you stabbed him?
Yes.
What was he saying and doing?
He was just screaming.
Screaming. Did you say he was in the bathroom?
Yeah, I was next to the toilet, with that bathroom.
Who else was in the bathroom?
I think Victoria might have been in there. About
Victoria?
Yeah, my 4-year-old sister.
4-year-old, okay. I want to talk about that more, but we got to try to kind of stay like chronologically, if you know what I mean. So let's go back real quick. We're talking about the ammunition being delivered, making plans. Tell me more about making plans and what you guys talked about.
Making plans, we plotted every night, and I started realizing we were actually going to do this thing on the second night, and so I started getting ready.
When was that? You second night? What do you mean?
July 1st,
Okay.
because we started June 30th.
That's when you started making the plan?
Yeah, that's when we found out you could buy guns legally.
I see. Did you guys make drawings or write things down? Or
I think he had a journal. He basically writing his ideas down. I think it's under his bed.
under his
I
bed?
haven't checked out.
Is it like a
Like-
a journal, like a notepad, or like
Yeah,
a book?
it's like a blank book.
Okay.
Blank black book. I think it's like a little case or something.
So you think he wrote stuff in there?
Yeah, I think he was planning in it.
Huh. So then the second day, you said that's when you realized that it might actually happen.
Yep.
What made you realize that?
How serious he was. I mean, he was going through. He started planning on taking all of his money out of his bank and throwing away all of his stuff. So
Why did he want to do it?
to kill people.
Yeah.
Well, mainly two reasons. I think it's because he just he says he hates everyone. He thinks society is pointless, and so he wanted to kill people.
Now, do
And
you,
also he wanted to beat the kill amount of other famous people like Columbine and James Egan Holmes.
okay. Did you kind of feel that way too, like when you guys were talking earlier, like,
Yeah.
do you have a problem with society too, do you think?
No, I just.
Or you were just more like the number of people getting killed was kind of interesting and
Yeah.
exciting?
Yeah.
Okay. So, because you mentioned a couple names are those like serial killers or something?
What, like Columbine?
Yeah.
Columbine and James Egan Holmes. James Egan Holmes is a guy that shot up the theater.
In Colorado?
Yeah, he killed 12 and
Wow. How many were killed in Columbine?
Columbine, I don't know, 15, I
Okay.
think.
So did you guys have a goal? Did you have a number?
He just wanted, I think he wanted to kill 50.
Okay.
I have a goal.
So so as the planning goes, tell me what plans you started making and coming up with.
Well, originally, I think kind of stayed steady throughout the month. Is we wanted to kill everyone at the house first,
Okay.
and then wait for all the packages to show up over the weekend. And then we take the Yukon and we drive out of state with the guns and start killing, rampaging.
Did you know where you were going to drive to?
Towards Washington.
Washington State or D.C.?
Washington State.
Okay.
Washington State.
Why would you go to Washington State?
It's
Never-
kind of
just never been
it's
there?
just kind of the direction we planned on.
And you said Yukon, do your parents have like a Yukon, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a large Yukon XL.
Does Robert have a driver's license?
He has a motor sport.
Okay. So he would be able to drive it. Can you drive if you had to?
No, I couldn't.
Well, you can play video games, surely you can drive a car.
It's a different.
Just not very well. I mean, you could get it from point A to B. You might hit some things on the way, but okay. So you had your plan. So what happened after? I mean, tell me some more.
Well, I think everything started falling in place.
Kleenex right there for your thumb. Yeah, Kleenex right there.
There we go.
Oh.
Or maybe it's from your finger, I don't know. Yeah.
But back a week before is when I started throwing away useless stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I need, and so did he.
Did you guys like give things away to friends or anything like that? Or
Threw it
just
in the trash. I'm sure a lot of it's still in the barrels in the garage.
in the garage?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff did you throw away?
Random stuff, toys, stuff that was just piled up in my closet and he had the room to put the body armor.
Oh, I see.
Old shoes, clothes.
How long have you had the body armor?
Body armor? Robert's had his probably since the start of the go, and we've been buying it. Well, he's been buying it.
And was it shipped to the house?
Yeah.
Do your parents know? I mean, did they know it? showed
They knew he had bulletproof vests. They always thought that was a little loud, but they never said anything about it.
Did he have anything else like the gear that the guys wear, helmets or goggles or gloves?
He had a soft Kevlar vest, a heavy, I don't know, it's like a metal plated vest,
Okay.
level 3 and a level 3. He had a helmet, bulletproof helmet, a bulletproof DEA mask, and leg guards.
Wow.
Also like knife-proof
Arm thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
knife and balaclava.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
And then the body armor that you had, what was it like?
it was almost identical.
Okay.
Just a couple different difference in models and stuff.
And where is your body armor now?
Oh, my vests and my helmet, it was laying in the woods. The dog pulled it off of me. I
Oh,
was wearing it.
oh, you were wearing it.
Yeah, I was wearing the sort of vest and the plate carrier and the
Okay.
helmet. So I took that, and the rest of my body armor was still in the closet.
Okay. So then kind of what happened is, I mean, you guys started getting all that stuff together and
Yeah.
you're throwing things away and...
Yeah, and redoing all the packages and the holsters, arrows, all that stuff was going to get from Amazon. And so we set a date.
So was the plan to use the knives at first on the family?
Here's the next one.
Because the guns weren't going to be here till later on?
Yeah, and the guns would be too loud.
Oh, I see.
So going to use the knives on the family, which obviously did not go as planned.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Well, I just hope the red swords why not. Like, we didn't hurt more people. Not that,
Yeah. So then you picked a date, you said.
Yeah, which was yesterday night. That was the date.
Did you pick a time and everything?
Yep, yeah, midnight when most everyone was in bed except for Mom.
So how did you guys know? He just came and got you, or you got him, or what did you guys do?
We were hanging out in the bedroom waiting.
Okay, and so
How'd you pick the date?
It would evolve down with the packages and stuff we have. Because, all the ammunition, he didn't want them to see that. So we killed him the day before the ammunition got held, the day after we didn't leave.
do you guys not like your mom and dad? I mean, most teenagers don't like their parents, so I can understand that.
Yeah, I mean, Mom was okay, but Dad was a little bit,
Just a little bit too much.
Yes.
So, you guys waiting in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and was it right when midnight, and that's when things started?
Right at midnight, my sister, she came in because she was getting to go to bed. She came in to tell us.
How old is
13.
Okay.
She came in to tell us that Mom wanted us to get the kitchen done before we went to bed and put the cats up. And basically, we did what we planned. I got to my desk, and I had to look at something to just get to roll up. We went up behind her, grabbed her, and slit her throat.
Really? What did he use?
His large red knife.
Okay. A large red knife?
Yeah, it's like mine.
How big is it?
It's like mine, only red. It's about
Oh, I see.
that big. And then she fell to the ground screaming. Mom and Dad, Mom came in first, and then she was
Is
in
your
the
room
hallway.
upstairs or something? I don't know. I haven't been to your house, so I don't know.
Her room is downstairs. It's towards the back of the
Okay.
house.
And so she fell down and started screaming.
Yeah, when I kept stabbing her, I kind of freaked out because,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't planning on
Were you
this.
saying anything, or, I mean?
I just stood there.
Okay.
And then Mom came in yelling, call the police. And then he went over and stabbed her.
Then he stabbed her?
Yeah, he probably was stabbing her, pushed her, further down the hallway, and got up and ran.
Okay.
She ran out the door.
Okay, so she sat down at your desk, and he slit her throat, you said?
Well, she was standing at my desk and
Oh, I
came up
see.
behind and slit her throat, and then she fell down screaming.
And then he stabbed her some more? When he was stabbing her some more, where was he stabbing her?
Her neck.
Oh, at her
Her
neck?
neck and stomach.
Stomach, okay.
And then my mom came in and she started yelling, call the police, get Dad. And then he came over and started attacking her. And then he actually got up and ran out the front door.
Wow.
And once Mom was on the ground, he got up and started chasing after her.
And what were you doing?
Standing
Did you
there.
come out in the hallway?
No, I was just standing in my room. In the process, I don't know what I was doing.
So he stabbed your mom with the same knife?
Yep, same.
And where did he stab her?
I think in the neck too.
Okay.
And no, actually, he stabbed her in the neck, pushed her into the kitchen, and then together. So like with her, she started screaming, ran into the family. At the same time, he realized had left the house.
Okay.
I went over and disabled the alarm.
Okay.
That's what I did. And then he
Where's
ran.
the pad for your alarm?
It's not the front door.
It's what?
It's now the front door.
Near the front door?
Yeah, and so I went over and disabled the alarm so it wouldn't,
But has she already gone outside?
She went outside and then Robert went after her.
So where did she?
She was laying in the driveway and he to go her back the bench, if you have heard, and started choking her.
on the bench out front?
Yeah, it was like a little bench and he threw the bench on her and went back inside to go after the little kids.
Did he bring her in, or did she stay out there?
She stayed out there until he asked me to bring her in. I ran out. I had to go her inside. That's why she's in the entryway. I had to go her inside.
Oh, you brought her back in.
Yeah,
Was she still alive?
Yeah, she was still screaming. And then that's about the time Dad came down.
Okay.
Because his bedroom's upstairs. And he went back in the boys' area where Robert was. The boys' area, that's what they call it, a room. And they started attacking Dad. They got a little bit of a fight. But then eventually Robert got him down and I think he killed him.
Did he cut his throat too? Where did that happen?
In our room.
In your room?
Yeah.
And where were you?
I was standing in the hallway.
Okay. So did you see him cut your dad's throat?
Yeah.
Did he stab him other places too?
I don't know, I think he just went for the throat. And
where was she? Was in the entryway?
Yeah, she was. I think she was in the ATO at that time, and then he went in, and Daniel was in his room, which is down the hall, and I was like, let me.
How old's Daniel?
I think he's 12.
Okay.
And I was like, let me in, and he let me in. He was sitting there on the phone with the police. I grabbed the phone, which is my phone. He got my phone. And then I went into the kitchen and I smashed the underground. So,
Which was your phone?
Yeah, it was my phone.
Oh. Now you don't have a cell phone anymore.
No, I don't. And then I went back down, and and Daniel and Christopher locked himself in the bathroom. Daniel locked himself in Dad's office.
Okay.
And then I finally got both of them to open the door, because they thought I wanted in there to see.
But they were in different rooms?
Yeah, they're right next to each other. Right?
Oh, I see.
And then Robert went in and stabbed him. They went in and stabbed Christopher. That's when I stabbed Christopher.
So when he stabbed Daniel, where did he stab Daniel?
I think he shanked him in the neck, and then Daniel ran off, and so I went in and started attacking Christopher.
So Daniel got stabbed in the neck and ran off?
Yeah.
Where did you run to?
He ran into the family room about Mom. Mom ended up, she was laying on the ground yelling, call 911.
Okay. And he stopped in there?
Yeah, he collapsed in there, and then Robert came in and started stabbing him in the chest.
Oh, I see. And then who's the youngest, the 4-year-old?
The 4-year-old, I don't know what happened with her. I hope she's alive.
I'm sorry, maybe I messed up. The one that you stabbed, who was that?
Christopher.
Christopher, that's what I'm
He's
trying to say.
8-year-old, I think.
He's 8.
10.
And he was in the bathroom.
Yep.
So Daniel had got stabbed in the neck, ran out to where your mom was.
Yeah.
Robert followed him, stabbed him some more.
Yeah, after he stabs Christopher in the bathroom.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then basically after that, everyone was pretty much dead. We forgot about all.
Who was dead?
Everyone, I think,
Okay.
looked like they were dead, except for she was lying in the ATV screaming. Then there was a knock at the door.
Okay.
Someone knocked at the door. I think that might have been the neighbor, because the police wouldn't have been there yet. And then they just kept knocking on the door. So we turned around. I grabbed on, put my soft vest and heavy vest on. I was carrying the plates. I put my helmet on. And then we went out the back door of Darren's office, climbed over the fence, went down into the park, and started cutting through the woods.
Okay.
We both collapsed. Like we saw us, and we were just sitting there, and they found us.
That's how you got kind of dirty and stuff, dirt on you.
Yeah.
So you guys collapsed. Were you just kind of hiding out?
Yeah, we were just laying in a little ditch thing in the woods, and then we saw the light, and we lay down, and the dog came
And then
over.
the dog. Did you hear the dog coming?
Mm-hmm. I heard them coming. I saw them coming, and then they started yelling, "Put your hands up!"
Mm-hmm.
And I stepped on my head and handcuffed me.
Okay.
Can you okay, I'm a little bit lost, I think because there's too many people in this house. There's you, there's Robert.
Yeah.
Okay, you're 16, he's 18. Then who's next?
Yeah, she's the third oldest. She was the first one.
Okay. And then Daniel,
And then Christopher.
then Christopher,
And then Victoria.
Victoria.
And then,
She's 4.
yeah, Victoria's one.
Okay, and what's mom's name?
April.
April?
April Beverham, unmarried maiden name, I think you call it, is Sharp.
Sharp?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And Victoria's 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's Dad's name?
David.
David? Okay.
David.
And then, are there any other kids? How many kids is that? That's...
Then there was, she's a baby, she's about to turn 2, toddler. She was up in her bed. I
Okay.
think he forgot about her. And I think she stayed asleep until the police came. And
Okay.
I saw them give her out, so she's okay.
So you saw them carrying her out?
Yeah, I was in the car.
Was that the plan, was to kill her too, though?
We just want to get like one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when y'all got done at the house, where were you gonna go?
We were going to hang out there for at least the day. We were going to get the bodies in a room or something, maybe the attic. Clean up, and then wait for the ammunition, go pick up the guns, and then go leave the next day.
Where were you gonna go? I mean, where was gonna be your mass plan to get the most people, the most bang for your buck?
We were just heading generally towards Washington State, we're going to do it statewide.
Did you guys have, like, were you gonna go, I mean, who else were you gonna kill? Just whoever you ran into?
Yeah, pretty much. He said 5 at a time, like gas stations, restaurants.
Okay, and then just keep going.
Yep.
Did he have some money saved up or something?
Yeah, he had about 480 after buying all the ongoing weapons. Plus
You still have that?
Yeah, plus 100 I had.
Oh, okay. So we talked a lot about your plans in the beginning, because here's what I don't understand is, as you and Robert are kind of planning things out, I mean, because you seem like a really smart kid, and that you kind of, I mean, it seems like you had some pretty detailed plans. You guys had good equipment and weapons, and it seems to me, and tell me if I'm wrong, but I would think that as you guys plan this out, you had maybe more specific plans, like Robert was going to kill this person, and you were going to kill. So who were you supposed to kill?
I was supposed to take my pistol crossbow. Who was supposed to shank his soul. She was supposed to die quietly. Yeah, she was going to be the first one, she was. And then Robert would go in, slit Mom's throat, push her over with him. We'd both go in and kill Victoria.
Because it was supposed to be like quiet. Right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like that. And then I would go upstairs and shoot David, Dad, and the guy with my pistol crossbow would kill him, and then Robert would go over and kill him.
Okay.
So did you use your crossbow at all?
No. The only time I ever hurt anybody was when I stabbed Christopher in the neck.
Did Robert use your crossbow?
No, it's just saying the whole time.
Where is your crossbow?
I think it's on my bed still, unless they collected it.
So did you have it out ready to go, and then it just kind of didn't go as planned?
Yeah, no, nothing is planned.
Yeah. I think we talked about it, but did Robert, you said he had a knife that was just like yours, but it was red.
Yeah.
Did he ever use another knife on anybody else or anything?
I don't think he did. I mean, he had another small surgical blade knife. It's
Yeah.
not like food inches. He said he was going to use it, but
Where was that?
in his pocket. He had 3 knives. A large, about 15-inch black one.
Like a machete kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of like a K-bar knife.
Okay.
And the 12.
Where was that, the big one?
It was sticking out his belt.
Okay.
And the one he used, the 12-inch red one. And then the small surgical blade.
Okay.
Which he had in his pocket.
So, who all died? Who do you know died for sure? Like, what's the count? How do we know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Who do you think died?
Dad, Mom, Daniel. That's about all I know because I saw them.
And Daniel's the one that you stabbed?
No, Chris was one I stabbed. Daniel's the one he went in and stabbed him in the lungs.
And he was in the living room?
Yeah, in the living room with Mom.
And Christopher, you stabbed him in the neck?
Yeah, he was in the bath,
So was he still making noise when you left, or how did that go down?
Yeah, he was still yelling when I left. I don't know if probably killed him. I think he might have been alive, because later I came back and the door was shut and locked. I tried to kick it down.
Okay.
Just had those holes in that door now.
So...
You kicked it down?
I didn't kick it down.
Okay. Who did?
I tried to. Nobody kicked it down.
Oh.
It stayed intact. I don't know what's in there, if he's still alive.
Did you, because here's what I'm seeing happen. You guys had all these detailed plans. You had all the cool stuff to make it happen.
Yeah.
And it kind of started falling apart. And you said, like, it didn't go as planned. Did you kind of just freak out a little bit? Like, what's really happening?
Blood everywhere. I didn't know it was going to be like.
Yeah, you don't. But here's what's getting me is, like, it's crazy because you guys worked together and made all these plans and, had it all figured out. And then when it happens, you're just kind of standing there not doing anything. And did you